can't groove, she don't want any great sex. Say less.
Baby, what you talking about? This was something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking so fast, slowing us down. Say less. Say less.
Stop the road and you walking. You let your hips do the talking.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. Jalen Darden now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to get it. First down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
They'll run here with Walker. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
That is hard. And he will score. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. McLeod now to return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll throw first play with Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. Rookie from Washington on target with that one. It is a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. Now he takes off. The ball comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Now Penix to throw on second down. He'll take off again. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
And this is one of the downfalls to man coverage, Mike. Anytime the defender's eyes are so locked in on their responsibility, there's not a lot of guys with eyes on the quarterback. In this case, he escapes the pocket, becomes a runner, and there is a lot of room to operate.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Looking to throw, it's Penix. Off he goes.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
1 quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. Here's 1st and 10. Now Robinson. That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Tackled back at the 30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Penix. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And here comes Robinson on a toss to the right. And he's in! Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Falcons.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team 1 possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return is Darden. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes, and once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
On the ground, it's Walker. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Richie Grant up from the secondary to get in on that one. From the shotgun, it's Smith. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Smith. That's going to be caught.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Throwing is Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. He's got it at about the 8. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing again, it's Penix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Whose kick is good. And the Falcons get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On the return is Darden. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And this will be incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So, we're at halftime here in Atlanta, and the Falcons are in the lead. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. McLeod now to return. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3.
and 3.
On the toss, it's Robinson. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Simple play to call, but complex to execute. A toss play is beautiful, Mike, when a team hits it like they just did. We can see why they're a fan of the toss. Healthy gain, and they pick up the first down.
On first down, it's Penix. Throw over the middle, caught by London. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Robinson. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
Brings up 3rd down.
Penix on 3rd down. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, here is Penix. That's caught left side by Pitts.